Alright, let's talk about something that's been completely under the radar. A hidden gem in Florida that's not your typical theme park or beach destination. What if I told you there's a 750-acre cattle ranch smack dab between Orlando and Tampa that's basically a playground for outdoor enthusiasts? Yeah, it's called Wilderness Shores Ranch and Campground, and it's one of those places that makes you rethink what Florida is all about. Personally, I think this is the kind of spot that's perfect for anyone who's tired of the tourist traps and wants to experience something authentic. Here's the thing. Florida's cattle ranching history goes way back to the 16th century when Spanish explorers brought cattle to the region. Fast forward to today, and it's still a thriving industry. But what makes Wilderness Shores so unique is that it's not just a working ranch. It's a full-blown campground where you can fish, boat, and even hang out with longhorn cattle. I mean, how often do you get to camp under towering oak trees while watching these majestic animals roam freely? It's like stepping into a different world, and what's really interesting is how it blends history, agriculture, and recreation into one experience. One thing that immediately stands out is the owner, Paul White, and his clear passion for the place. The ranch is immaculate, for miles of shoreline, well-kept grounds, and a vibe that feels both rustic and welcoming. It's not just about the cattle, either. There are goats, horses, ducks. Basically, it's a mini zoo where you can interact with the animals. And here's the kicker. It's only an hour's drive from Orlando or Tampa. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the kind of escape that's perfect for families, solo travelers, or anyone looking to unplug. Now, let's talk about the camping. The campsites are nestled in meadows under these massive oak trees, and the prices are surprisingly reasonable. You can rent tents or RVs, or go full primitive and camp by the lake. What many people don't realize is that this kind of setup is becoming rarer as more places get commercialized. But here, you still get that raw, back-to-nature feel. Plus, they've got all the essentials, restrooms, showers, even a dump station. It's like they thought of everything without overdoing it. What makes this really interesting is the variety of activities. You can fish for bass, rent a kayak or paddleboard, or take a side-by-side tour to feed the longhorns. And yes, you can actually feed the cows, horses, and goats, though, fair warning, they're part of the Florida Agritourism Association, so you've got to be smart about it. This raises a deeper question, though. Why aren't more people talking about places like this? It's not just a campground. It's a way to connect with Florida's agricultural roots while having a blast. In my opinion, Wilderness Shores is the kind of place that reminds you why outdoor adventures matter. It's not about the flashiest attractions or the most Instagrammable spots. It's about experiencing something real. Whether you're a family looking for a weekend getaway or a solo camper craving some peace, this place has something for everyone. And honestly, that's what makes it so special. So, here's my closing thought. Next time you're in Florida, skip the crowds and head to Wilderness Shores. It's not just a campground, it's a chance to see a different side of the state, one that's steeped in history, full of life, and waiting to be explored. What this really suggests is that sometimes, the best adventures are the ones that fly under the radar. What do you think? Would you trade the theme parks for a night under the stars with longhorn cattle as your neighbors? Let me know in the comments.